Hello everyone. Today we are going to see a topic on the poem Stopping by Woods on Snowy Evening by Robert Frost. First we see about the poet. He was an American poet born on 26th March 1874 in San Francisco, California, and he died on 29th January 1963. He wrote mainly many natural poems. Some of his famous poems include The Road Not Taken, Mending Wall, and Stopping by Woods on Snowy Evening. As the title implies, stopping by woods on a snowy evening, the woods, snowy, and evening. These are the three elements of the nature. Woods, snowy evening are the three elements of nature which makes a forest area. Now let's we move on to the poem line by line. Coming to the first stanza. Whose woods these are, I think. I know his house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. Whose woods these are, I think, I know. In the first line, we come to know that Robert Frost has come to a wood, which means open forest area. He has come to a forest area and he thinks that he knows whose forest it is. In the second line, his house is in the village though. So the owner of the forest is in a nearby village. Third and fourth line, he says that owner of the forest will not see two things. One is the he will not see me stopping here. The owner of the forest will not see that Robert Frost has stopped in his forest now. And the second thing he will not see is to watch his woods fill up with snow. The woods are filling up with snow. It means that snow is falling over the trees. The Robert Frost is standing in between the wood and it is a snowy evening. Coming to the second stanza. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. My little horse must think it queer. Queer means strange. So, in the second line, we come to know that Robert Frost is not alone, he is accompanied by a little horse. So, the poet tells that it seems very strange for his horse to stop without a farmhouse near. His horse is feeling strange how my owner stopped today in place where no farmhouse nearby, between the woods and frozen lake. The location which they have stopped is one side is the forest and other side is frozen lake, which means that the lake was all frozen up in cold. There is no water even available to drink. The darkest evening of the year. Here everything is dark. Imagine that you are standing in a deep and dark forest, so everyone might become fear and strange. Moving to the third stanza. He gives his harness bells a shake. This is a sign of an animal to communicate with the owner, that is, the animal shakes the harness bell. Harness bell is the strap on the body of the horse attached to the cart. And when the horse moves, the bell makes a sound. The horse is shaking the bell to ask the owner that something mistake has been done by the owner. In the last stanza, the woods are lovely, dark and deep. Lovely woods, it's a dark wood and dense forest area, and it is the darkest evening of the year. But I have promises to keep. Though the weather place is very paling to the poet, but still he has to leave the place immediately, and he has many promises. It means that he has duties and responsibilities of life towards the poet's family, and miles to go before I sleep. The poet has to leave the place immediately so that he can complete his journey and go home and take rest. And the second miles to go before I sleep. This implies that the poet has to undertake many such journey before he reaches his death pit. Thank you.